Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we had to solve the mystery of the Grand Grimoire where there was like a weird message written right in it. And so, what the hell can we be talking about? And phone. But basically, we're like, okay, now that we solved it by solving like a little puzzle in the painting, this entryway opened up, so let's go down it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen down here. Ooh. This place appears to be some sort of historic site. It's amazing to think a place like this could exist under a library. I wonder when it dates from. Ah! That mural! It can't be. Yeah, that's probably the legendary fire. Hint coins first, though. The hint coins I'm not really using too much, but regardless. Hint coins. Where's the last one at? It shouldn't be that hard to find. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Let's see what I can investigate here. Rubble. The ceiling around here caved in. The walls have gone brittle too. It may be dangerous to stay here too long. I hope the cellar isn't going to collapse. Well, now you jinxed us, Luke. Now you jinxed us. This wall painting's a bit scary, isn't it? A monster attacking a burning town. There's also a woman hurling fire. I suppose she must be a witch. Phone! Who are you? I don't know. Telemarketer. I'm assuming she has to be a witch, right? That woman is the Great Witch. Miss Mystery? This certainly doesn't bode well. A painting of the Great Witch here. Do you know anything about the witch in this painting? You don't know of the Great Witch? How can that be possible for a man of your learning? Well, that's... Never mind. I'm sure you must have your reasons. I don't wish you to pry. I appreciate that. Would you mind perhaps telling us a bit about this witch? Okay. The woman in this painting is the Great Witch Bezella. And this painting depicts the infamous legendary fire that she caused. The legendary fire? We heard about that earlier. She is the witch in charge of all witches, whose very existence poses the greatest threat known to Labyrinthia. The Great Witch Bezella cannot be considered the same as other witches. She is the root of all Labyrinthia's woes. So, Satan, kinda. The Great Witch Bezella. What do you mean by the root of all Labyrinthia's woes? The reason for all Labyrinthia's suffering at the hands of witches lies in the very existence of the Great Witch Bezella. Would you mind elaborating? The Great Witch Bezella is the source of all the other witches. As long as she exists, there will be no end to other witches. While the Great Witch Bezella is with us, the townspeople will forever live in fear under the shadow of witches. So you mean that if there were no Great Witch, there would be peace? No Great Witch? That's easy enough to say. But while all the knights have been searching for Bezella, nobody has ever been able to find her. There are very few clues, and no one has ever seen her in person. Nevertheless, the Great Witch Bezella is undoubtedly present in Labyrinthia. How can you be so certain? Because her deep claw marks can still be seen throughout the town. Claw marks? You must all have seen them too. The traces of the fire when you enter the library. Ah, yes. There was a part of this building that has suffered noticeable damage. Bezella is a fearful witch, who has all other witches doing her bidding. Long ago, this town was reduced to ashes as a result of her fiery magic. Reduced? To ashes? That must have been, let me see, 100 or so years ago. It was on the evening of the Fire Festival, held every year in honor of the Great Witch Bezella. The Great Witch's fury was unleashed without warning, as the entire town burned. That's terrible. That was the legendary fire. Every person in this town knows of it. The legendary fire. The rebuilding of the town was a long and arduous process. And all the while, Bezella must have been watching and laughing from the shadows. That's awful. Even now, the legend of long ago continues to cause real suffering amongst the townfolk. To think that a painting of that fearful witch could be right here in the basement of my beloved library. What is it doing here, of all places? There's nothing for it. I'll just have to have this room sealed shut. Please, let's keep the existence of this room strictly between ourselves, for the good of the people. And as for me, I should do my best to forget all about this hidden room. I'm afraid I'd rather not remain in here a minute longer. It's time I started closing up the library for the day. I can't help but feel we've done something wrong. Luke, do you recall the words towards the end of that message? Do you mean until then I'll wait? That's right. When we opened this door, or rather, when we were guided towards opening this door, I could sense someone else's will at work. It's almost as if our following Carmine and coming to this library had all been planned out in advance. Surely you don't mean that we were beckoned here by the Great Witch Bezella? Oh boy. Maybe? Maybe that's our story. Bezella.
Huh? Is something the matter? Are you feeling all right, Bezella?
Yes, I'm fine, really.
Okay, I honestly do not know where I left off. So many interruptions. I didn't even get a chance to even watch that cutscene. I saw like a teeny bit and then I got up and it's like, now I gotta watch an editing. Okay, so something with the legendary fire though.
A speller? Yes? What is it? It's just that, well, you've been so quiet. Oh, it's nothing. It's just that this room, it's a little chilly, don't you think? The atmosphere is a bit sinister, not to mention that scary picture. Maybe it's about time we made a move from here?
Yes, indeed.
Those words at the end of the message. I will wait. What if we weren't meant to be the ones being called here? Oh, who knows? Oh, come on, more mysteries. Oh, well, let's check this one out first. Carmine had been visiting the Great Archive to investigate one of Labyrinthia's secrets. That secret being the ancient remains found hidden in the room beneath the library. Who would have thought that the secret Carmine was after was a mural of the Great Witch Bezella under the library? And hidden beneath the Great Archive were ancient remains in which was enshrined an ominous wall painting depicting the town being consumed by fire. I read that. All stupid. When was this painting created and by whom? Was it by chance that we found this wall painting, or were we in fact led to it by someone? Phew! It's much more relaxing here, isn't it? It felt so intense and claustrophobic down there. Yes, it certainly did. Today has been full of surprises. Not only did I meet up with you two again, but we also found that mural in the library. It seems that this town really does hold a mysterious secret, doesn't it? What shall we do now? I'd certainly like to learn more about this magic. We've been in here for quite some time. It must be getting late. It's probably best if we wind up our investigating for today and take a rest. You must both be feeling tired. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'd be happy to do a little more investigating with you too. But I have an errand to run before it gets too late. I'm still up for investigating further. Whatever the puzzle, I'm ready to solve it. Luke, I could hear your tummy rumbling from here just now. Well, I can't pretend I'm not a little hungry. If you haven't arranged accommodation yet, why don't you both stay at the bakery? There is a room free, so I'm sure it'll be all right. And Mrs. Eclair would love to have you. What do you say? Well, put it like that, we'd be delighted to stay. Thank you, Isabella. And there's all of that delicious bread too. I'm looking forward to it already. Professor Layton, do you have to be going? Yes. Sorry for all that trouble we put you through. Not at all. Although I still can't get used to there being a secret room under the library. It's been a while since I last met somebody capable of solving my puzzles. As I promised, you have my permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire. If you have any need for it in the future, please do drop by and let me know. Thank you very much, Miss Mystere. It's been a pleasure. Oh, there is just one more thing. I have all Labyrinthia's puzzles stored here in this library. As you continue with your investigations here in Labyrinthia, there will be likely puzzles that you cannot solve or which you do not find. Such puzzles will come to me. Anytime you wish to solve such puzzles, just visit me and I will show them to you. Puzzles that we cannot solve or do not find, you say? Very well. Now look forward to seeing you again. I'll be waiting. Please take care of you on your way home. It's already becoming dark out there. And, if I remember rightly, the storyteller's latest story did mention the evening. You take care too. Until we meet again, Miss Mystere. Ooh. So yeah, like I said, anytime we need to go back to puzzles we missed, we go to her. Wow! It's already this dark out here. I didn't realize we were in there for so long. Looks as if it must have been raining up until a moment ago. The ground's still wet. Yes, and that reminds me of what Mrs. Eclair was saying before we left. She said you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain at any time. Let's get a move on. You too, Isabella. Hey, where is she? That's strange. She's not here. Okay. She poofed out of nowhere. I wonder where she had gone. Perhaps she's still in the Great Archive. Yep, there's Dewey. Well, slowly does it, step by step. Oh, are you two still here? Can you let me through? I have to lock up. Hello, Dewey. Have you seen Isabella? If you're looking for Isabella, she left while you were still talking to Miss Mystere. I wonder why. She said something about having to buy some milk, even though it was still raining. Ah, yes, I do remember Mrs. Eclair asking her to get some milk for the bakery. It was raining, you said. Yes, it started raining about the time you all went down into the library basement. When Isabella left just now, it did look as if the rain was about to stop. Oh yes, she left a message for you. You said to go back without her. But she didn't have to go alone, especially in the dark. I'm sure she'll be fine. If it's only milk she needs, then she can get it at the market. It's not far, so she should be back soon. If anything, I'd be more worried about you two being the ones in danger. You know, in the story, it said there were two companions. If your work here's finished, I suggest you both go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything. Luke, why don't we head back to the bakery and wait for Isabella there? I suppose so. I guess she'll be alright. Right? Phoenix, right? Right. Okay, I guess we can go? Night fell as we were in the library. We can either return to the bakery or explore Labyrinthia at night. I actually kind of want to explore Labyrinthia at night. Because honestly, I don't even know where I am in terms of time in this episode because I had to leave for quite a bit. So this might be a very long episode. I have no idea. So... I'm gonna start back here and then work my way back. See if there's anything different. See, look, puzzle. Phone. Uh-oh, not good. What shall I do? What's the matter? Is something troubling you, madam? Oh yes, something certainly is. Troubling me, I mean. Today's story is just so frightening. You mean the story of the witch? So you're afraid too? Well, duh, of course I'm afraid, but I'm the courier. And that means one thing. My post will always be delivered. No exceptions, no matter what. Courier? I guess it's like a postwoman, right? I wouldn't know about that. I just delivered his letters to the townspeople. But now everyone's afraid, so no one's going out. And so there are way more than usual. Letters, I mean. Letters that need delivering. We'd be glad to offer you our help. Is there any way that we could lend you our hand? Thank you for the offer, but there's nothing you can do. Delivering letters is my responsibility, you see? Wow, that's impressive. Even at a time like this, you're putting your work first. Well, I suppose. But you know what? I can't help but think. If only there was something I could ride. That would make it so much easier. The delivery, I mean. Something she could ride? Oh boy. No, puzzle 23, short round ride. 20 picarats. Ride the Starry Road to the other side. The Starfield Road is the only way across. Unfortunately, the path is not quite so simple. You can ride on top of the road as well as below it, but which will get you across safely? Slide the stylus across the touchscreen and move the camera to get a better view of the winding path. Touch the orb on the touchscreen below and slide the stylus in any direction to view the Starry Road from different angles. When you're done, touch input answer. Then you'll be able to select one or two possible answers up or down. You can change the answer anytime before you touch submit. Okay. Let's submit and the car will take off the Starry Road. Get the car safely across the road. Okay. So it's 2 puzzles. I mean, it's 2 answers. You can either... Okay, Oh, damn, I almost dropped my stylus. That happens too much. So what I don't like is it doesn't stay put. The stylus, I mean. Hold on. Or like it doesn't stay like in a certain angle. Like it's just this. So I had to choose up or down. See, it kind of winds. So I go. Oh my god. I don't know. Ugh. This is really weird. You know, I'm just gonna say up. I don't know. Okay, so far so good. It's this part I got confused at. Okay, good. Wow.
Don't worry. Leave this one to me.
I was trying to envision it in my head, and like one of the last few turns, I was afraid that it curved again. Oh, okay. I got lucky there. If only I had a cart like that, I could deliver all the letters. I just dropped them down from the sky. Put 1 foot wrong and put 1 foot wrong and you'll fall out. You at least need a seatbelt. A seat bolt? What's that? Anyway, I better go. Can't keep talking. Got letters to deliver. And remember, let me know if you have anything to deliver. Letters, I mean. Bye. Bye-bye. So let's see if I have another puzzle. Okay. So that's cool. So, like I said, I don't know what time I'm at, so this may be a very long episode. Let's check out the town. Who's here? Bard, do you have a new puzzle for us? No, you don't. Okay. Oh. Sorry I skipped it. I just did not feel like singing. I should have stopped to let you guys read it. I apologize. Sorry. I probably should be doing it now, but I'm not. So I'm weird right now. Sorry. Okay. Where was I? Sorry again. Interruption. It's cool though. Who are you? You have a puzzle for us, so that's good. Or maybe. Well, I wasn't gonna say that. This woman reminds me a lot like Cinderella. But this is Cinderella. Her, alternate dimension sister. Self, I don't know. Francesca, Anna, Lillian, my dear friends, I am ever so sad. Soon, Oh, look at her hair. The four of us will be forced to part ways. Hmm? This is a pawnbroker's shop, isn't it? What seems to be the matter? Oh my! Why is that funny? Is that concerning your voice, oh gentle sir? If you have but a moment, allow me to explain my ever so woesome woe. The family coffers are not brimming with coin, as they once... Oh, she's... Okay, just... Why am I laughing at her hairdo? I'm afraid, so I'm come to sell my ever so dearest friends. Sell your friends? Indeed, and lifelong friends at that. Oh, indeed, gentle sir. However, my friends are ever so picky about where they stay. Pray, would you be able to put them into the proper rooms? What are you talking about? You're talking about... Are you talking... Mice, maybe? Or dolls? Okay, dolls. Puzzle 22, Dollhouse Drama. A set of very stubborn dolls have requested help in assigning each of them a room. Touch asks to find each of the dolls' criteria for their perfect room, and they place them in their rooms based on what they say. Remember that each doll speaks for its entire color set. Okay, so touch ask, and cycle through your comments at touching. Ask each time you wish to view another doll's comment. Change the doll's positions in the dollhouse by upper screen by dragging them to the stylus. Moving the doll to one color will change all dolls to singular up screen. Okay. Once you think the dolls are satisfied the conditions, touch the menu to see the correct answer. Okay. So like something like that. Okay, so let's ask. Wait, I really want a room on the top floor. So that's A. So like... No, who said this? So A wants a floor on the top room, I guess. And that means A cannot be blue. Okay, so what was it? A is not blue. I don't know how else to do this. Do another ask. B. I want rooms on the same row across or up. I want rooms on the same row across or up. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I get that one. I want rooms on the same row across or up. Oh, so like, for example, how it is now. Like on the bottom left, there's another room. Similar to, I think, maybe? Like that one, well, that could be it, because it's across. That could be either one, I think. Or A, it could be here, and A could be somewhere here. I don't... Okay, let's figure this out. Hold on. No way am I staying in a room next to A. Now, so this combination is not going to work. See, when it says, like, next to, does it mean, like, to the right or left, or does it also mean top and bottom as well? Because if that's the case, then that's not going to work. Ugh, I'm getting frustrated here. You want a room on the top floor, that's fine. You want rooms on the same row across or up. B, okay. No one is saying room next to A. Oh, fudge. Okay. Okay, you have a top room. Okay, you have the same room. Okay, I see that. No way are you staying next to A. Alright, let's just assume that it's not talking about up and down. But let's just say maybe like next to, like seriously, like left or right. And I don't see that happening here. It'd be nice if B has some rooms below mine. D. I see a B. I see... maybe this is it? Give it a shot.
Don't worry. Leave this one to me.
Oh my god, okay.
As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Okay, alright. Happy residents make for a happy home. Nice. Now I get it. Your friends you were referring to are your dolls. Oh, thank you, gentle sirs. With my friends all in their place, I'm sure that to get ever such a fair price. I'm sure they'll be ever so happy in their new homes. Wait, did we do that for your friends or for the price? Tell me, Mr. Pawnbroker, will you ever take such good care of my friends now? Madam, I realize you have brought your friends a long way to visit me. I'm afraid a doll's house like this is a little out of my line. Is she, like, confused? Okay, you win. I'll take them off your hands. Hee wonderful. Thank you ever so much, Mr. Pawnbroker. She might be laughing, but I could certainly sense the tension in that transaction. Haughty laugh of authority, perhaps. Okay, well, that was that. Let's see, I have another puzzle for me. Because of your help, I can now afford to buy brand new friends to keep me company. Keeping up with the fashion sense for dolls is ever so difficult when one is so far away from the rich comforts of the castle. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I probably will make this episode like really long. Just screw it. I'll end it when I get to the bakery. My phone will stop doing that. That'll be great. Who's here? Him. Does he have a puzzle? Oh, he does this time. Okay. No. It's pitch black. I can't go home when it's dark. So dark. I don't think it's so dark with all these lights around. Lights? Oh, yes, that's right. The lights. I'm having trouble with the lights in my house. It's so dark in there. Oh my god. What do you want me to do? Puzzle 21. Rotating room. 30 pick rats. Ghastly figures now haunt the interior of this mysterious mansion, and I have been tasked with ridding its halls of their ilk. If I am to succeed in my mission, I must light all the candles to vanquish these fiends. These rooms seem to rotate. Use this to your advantage and rotate the room so that I might reach the candles. Note the candles will light up or extinguish each time the lights pass by. So touch the arrows on the touch screen to flip the house 9 degrees in the direction indicated. You can light extinguish candles by falling past them. Likewise, lit candles will be extinguished when you fall past them. So I gotta light all the candles. Okay. Wait a minute. So he's gonna fall, right? Okay. It always happens where you miss one. How am I gonna get... Oh, I'm gonna screw myself over big time. Okay. Just gotta think. Do this. This is slightly confusing. No, I'm messing this up big time. No. Okay. No! I thought I was gonna be close. Oh my god, this is a pain in the butt. Sorry if there's a cut. I just decided, like, I've been at this for a little while, and I'm trying to work at it again. Because that's why that's my duty. Let's see. And my phone is being stupid. Okay. Now, what's stopping me from just doing that. Do this. And do that. Yes.
See what you think of this.
Alright.
Professor, I did it!
Good job, Luke! Although I did it. Excellent. The house is once again clear. Yeah, my utmost gratitude. Sure. Now you can return to a brightly lit house. If it is as bright as this side, then I have nothing to worry about. So bright that I can even tell it's my house from afar. Shining so very brightly. No. No, it can't be so bright. If my house is that bright, it's bound to get noticed by that witch. And then I'll be doomed. He's never happy. The witch will appear, I'm doomed. Okay. And I think that's it in terms of people I can talk to for right here. So let's check out these two areas. I'm like, this is a very long. I gotta cut out stuff too, and there's no one here. They didn't say any of those hidden puzzles, so unless they say something here. It doesn't look as if fighting after dark. It's a bit dark here, so mind your step. Actually, it does seem a little real. This seems peaceful. This seems like a very peaceful town. The music, it somewhat reminds me of the Twilight Town from Kingdom Hearts. Especially the music that was in the bakery. It did remind me of Twilight Town. Which I would love if it was like a real place, like an exact replica of Twilight Town. I think I would love to like retire there. Alright, so let's go back here to the bakery. I'll just end it off. Professor, I smell freshly baked bread. I wonder if that could be Mrs. Sinclair's work. Let's go inside. Yes, we could. Although we could also take a walk around the town at night. If there's nothing else you particularly like to see, perhaps we should head back in. No, I think we're gonna go back in. Well, what's he doing here? Evening, gents. Isn't Espella with you? Do you know Espella? Do I know her? There isn't a person in this town who doesn't know Espella. I didn't realize she was so famous. I've known some ignorant people, but you two really do take the biscuit. If you knew her better, then I doubt you'd be spending so much time with her. What's that supposed to mean? Espella's a lovely person. I don't know how you can say that. Personally, I don't enjoy talking about her in that way either. Okay. I guess we go inside a bakery now. Ooh. Aha! Welcome back! I prepared an evening meal already. Wow, it looks great. Hang on, where's Espella? I'm afraid we were separated when she went out to get milk. Has she not come back yet? Oh dear, maybe I was asking too much for her. My apologies. I should have stopped her had I had the chance. It's nothing you need to worry about, Mr. Layton. The girl knows her way around. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Let's go ahead and eat while waiting for her. Okay, sounds like a plan to me. I love it when we all get together and eat. Meals are much more enjoyable that way. I've never had bread and jam that tasted this good before. I hope Espella gets back soon. Oh yeah, you guys went out to the Great Archive with her, didn't you? Did you find what you were looking for? Well, it's a bit of a mystery, really. What do you mean? In truth, we went there to investigate the mystery that is Labyrinthia. However, what we found instead was quite the puzzle. Oh, right. A puzzle, huh? You know, I get the impression puzzles are pretty popular in this town. Do you not know what a puzzle is, Nick? Not that I know it exactly. Well, we spent all our time baking. It's not really the kind of thing we're supposed to know about, I guess. Indeed, it appears the two of you are a little unsure about the concept of puzzles. Say, Mr. Layton, do you think you could give us a little Puzzles 101 crash course? I'm kind of curious. It would be my pleasure, Miss Fay. But rather than explaining it in words, I believe actually trying your hand on a puzzle would be far more rewarding. Here, I'll give you both a simple example to think about. Now then, here we have two long loaves of bread placed side by side. You'll notice that they form the number 11. Do you see what I mean? Oh yeah, I get it. So that's what the puzzle is. Not quite, Miss Fay. The puzzle is what follows next. What I'd like you to try is, I'd like you to see if you can change this into a number lower than 11. A lower number? So how about if I take one of the loaves? However, the one condition is that you must add another loaf of exactly the same type. You need to add another loaf? Even though we add a loaf, the number has to be lower. I think I'm beginning to see what you mean by puzzle. Phoenix is like, wait. Oh, he does have it. I thought he was being like, oh no, I'm screwed. Wait, I think I got it. I may be just a baker, but I bet I have the right answer. If I place the extra loaf sideways like this, then 1 minus 1 equals 0. Oh, give me a break, Nick. That's totally the letter H. We're trying to solve a puzzle here, not win a spelling bee. Oh, come on. I can't be the only one who sees 1 minus 1, right? Right? You know, Phoenix is actually pretty... That is interesting. But I think he wants an actual number. Turning it into a matter of arithmetic is certainly an interesting approach. You, think so? Most certainly. That's precisely the kind of flexible thinking needed for solving puzzles. Now, let's think again. Take a seat and leave this to a pro, Nick. How about this? You just take this new loaf and... Ta-da! Just eat it. Now that's 1 minus 1. Hey! Eating is cheating! Really? Because it feels more like winning to me. You're full of surprises, Miss Faye. I didn't expect that kind of innovation. I solved the puzzle and enjoyed the bread. Win-win, baby! But... didn't Mr. Layton tell us at the start that we need to add another loaf of the exact same type? Huh? Seriously? That's right, unfortunately. I'm afraid I can't accept this as a solution to the puzzle. Well, alright, but is there really another better solution? Well, what do you think? Can either of you think of a different solution? I'm drawing a blank. I guess this kind of thing just isn't for me. You both came up with such creative answers. I'm sure they'll be solving puzzles in no time. But now, it's time for the solution. The important thing is that if this puzzle solution is the angle of the loaf that you just added. See, that's what I was kind of thinking. Are you gonna, like, make it a 2? If the new loaf is placed upright, like so... Oh. Oh, now I was thinking of it differently, too. Oh, I get it. Then it's 1.1, right? Hey, that's right. That's a lot lower than 11. Exactly. In solving puzzles, there is never just one correct method. It's essential to think flexibly and try many means to solve it. Sometimes critical thinking is the key to success. Right, I see what you mean. These puzzles are really something else. Well, if I see another puzzle like this, I'd still rather eat my way to the solution. See, what I was thinking of was like, if we didn't... I thought we can rearrange the loaves. But I didn't know we had to keep it as such, I guess. I was thinking of maybe rearrange it into a 2, or... if there's going to be 2 loaves, I'm like, okay, just turn one of them sideways and you get -1. Nah, whatever. You know, I don't think I'm cut out for brain-busting bread puzzles like this. I'll stick with good old regular bread, thanks. That's because we're East Bakers. I guess we're better suited to using our hands and our heads. Is that so? In truth, I can't help but feel you're both a little out of place as bakers, if you'll pardon me saying so. Naturally, I won't force puzzles upon you. But if either of you should be interested, I would heartily recommend giving puzzle solving a try. Professor, right now there's something else we all need to try. Mrs. Eclair's freshly baked bread is getting cold. And I'm sure it tastes better hot. Oh dear, so it is. You know how I get when it comes to puzzles. Ha 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 ha. Well, young man, I must say it's a pleasure to have someone show such appreciation for my baking. When it comes to your bread, Mrs. Eclair, there's no limit to how much I could eat. Oh. Luke! What did he do? What's wrong? You shouldn't have said that! My, aren't you a darling? Well, in that case, I suppose I just have to bring out my special reserve. Hold on a moment, I'll just go and fetch it. Right, it's time to start preparing tomorrow's bread. Yeah, me too. I'm sure it must be that time already. Okay. What's going on? Professor, what was that all about? I'm not entirely sure, but I do seem struck by a sudden sense of impending doom. Oh, lordy. Sorry to have kept you waiting. There you go. Have at it. But be warned, I won't take kindly to any leftovers. Whoa! This loaf! Wait, where did those two go? Miss Maya! Miss Wright! Luke, it would appear that we have been left to tackle this particular task alone. Oh, well, great. Thanks, Maya. Thanks, Nick. Phew! I'm stuffed. I believe this must be the most bread I've ever eaten in my life. Wait a sec. I just realized we finished eating, but Bezella isn't even back yet. She went out to the market, didn't she? Perhaps we ought to go in. Oh my, customers at this late hour? I'm sorry, but we're closed. That's him! That man over there! So he's the one, is he? Just a minute. What do you think you're doing barging in here like this? Stand aside, madam. This is a matter of urgency. What are you going to do? You there, Porcupine Head. You're coming with us. Huh? Porcupine Head? You don't mean me, do you? Who else in this room fits that description? Okay. Certainly you would appear to be alone on this particular front. Ugh, I wish I had a top hat too right about now. Enough of your idle chit-chat. Time to get going. Huh? What do you mean? Well, it should be quite obvious. You're coming to the court, of course. The court? What? Mr. Wright, what did you do? Yeah, Nick, what did you do? I didn't do anything. The only thing you could accuse me of is baking bread. It's too good to eat. Ahem. This man is not the one who's on trial. In that case, why is Mr. Wright being made to go to the court? It's simple. Because a girl has requested him, of course. Girl? What girl? Naturally, that girl facing trial for his evening's crime. That heinous witch. Mrs. Spella Cantabella, no less. What? Whoa, to be continued. Okay, so... Oh, I missed a puzzle! The royal victim. Okay, so that's something right there, where if you miss a puzzle, it gets sent to... it gets sent to a person in charge of handling. In this game, it would be a riddle, or Riddell, whatever. So I will go back and I will solve this eventually when I get the chance to do so. So there's that. So I apologize I missed it, but we'll get to it eventually. But I believe this is it. Well, this is definitely it for today's episode. Today's episode is very long. I'm sure some people say, yay, and other people, they probably left a long time ago. Regardless. So I'm not sure if this is like the end of chapter 1, or if it can be a continuation. From what I've seen, every time it says to be continued, it starts off with like a new chapter. And we saw both prologues, and we saw chapter 1. So this might be it for chapter 1. So next time we will go to chapter 2. And it looks like we'll actually start a trial. Which is going to be interesting because it's like, wait a minute. Is Phoenix going to remember that he's actually Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney? Or whatever. I don't know. I'm having a blast with this game. And I'm actually surprised I'm actually solving the puzzles with some ease here and there. But regardless. So as usual, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'll see you guys later.